Okay, so like you will notice, I do not play with any sound on my game for obvious reasons. Now I can turn up the sound if needed, but this is just going to be a video to explain to you what this setup does, and the setup that beat me last time that I actually copied, but it became one of my favorite setups where we can actually play mu, and so as you can see, we were lucky here getting a double speed. Mainly, we're going to focus on getting HP. As you see, HP 10% bonus. Here it's damage resist for the simple reason we could go for more HP on the yellow ones, but mitigating some damage is needed, especially on a magic resist side. It's a need. But as you can see, I mainly focus on getting him HP and getting at least enough speed in there as well. Here are all the supplementary stats that I receive from houses and other buildings that I leveled up. So now we're going to test this setup. As you saw, we had Ares Spear as a god power, whereas Divine Power. And now, look, I didn't even do anything yet today, just came home now. So we're going to go into Saints Arena, I think, just to test it out or to show you how the setup works. We're going to take Chuck Neo, just anyone will do for this moment, or for this thing that we're going to show. This is my other setup, which I like to play with. This is actually Chinese meta, the one that we see now, but as you see, CH met from Chinese meta. We're going to go for this setup, and I'm going to show you exactly what you should do, in what order, and for what reason. So, we do not play G Cannon until the third or the fourth round, usually the third. Let's debuff her from the heal that she gets. She gets 4 heals from... We're always going to go for the resurrection at first. Why? Just not to risk anything. Plus, if there's a silence and so up, it just leaves us open for next one. Ooh. Okay. As you saw, Shun H. Shun healed. A G Cannon's attack, it will always do that. You shield yourself. As you see, we still have 1 energy. Now comes the important part. With Thanatos, you always put your Ares Spear out. Your Ares Spear here, you want to put it on Shun for the simple reason, even a mark we're going to put on him. Why? Because he just counters us on a big level. We're just going to watch what... look, no dragon teeth. This means that we're just going to mark up her. Why? This is automatic. This is AI right now. As you saw, the double turn that we're going to give to Mu. The second bouclier or shield that we're going to put on is going to be taken off by Thanatos. As you saw, the AI just gives the double turn to to Aphrodite. Here, you always want to use either one of the 3. But most importantly, if you see that they don't use energy on the other side, you can just go, look, as soon as somebody takes damage, there's no healing needed. So just let's go for the reflect. We just took the reflect damage. We're getting damage in. Boom, there's going to be 2 little AoEs. Buck, I do a little reflect. He does his AoE. Mark gets put up again on a guy with a shield. A heal would not have been bad in this case, but as you will see with this setup, we don't lack sustainability. I mean, if there's one thing that we have, it is sustainability. Look, I'll put my shield up, and all the shields absorb the damage. Now, because of the reflect, I got the 1 damage on the second turn, 1 extra energy on the second turn, which we'll put on Mu again. We're going to throw this out. J'ai juste réalisé, Kimchi, si c'est une vidéo pour toi, que je devrais avoir parlé français depuis le début. Maintenant, normalement, on pourrait lancer Gemini Canon, mais le Gemini Canon à travers, en automatique, a mis la res sur notre Gemini Canon, qui offre pas vraiment un problème. Ici, tu commences à soigner. So from here on out, you really want to start healing, round 3, which is anywhere near what it always is. And as you will see, I'm gonna copy shields to some other characters and I'm gonna explode. And this is just a mild one. This is a round 3 charge up, which usually, I mean, if I would have charged these shields that you see now, look, they killed themselves. I didn't even have to do nothing. What the hell was this? I'm still explaining it. They started exploding. What the Well, in any case, as you see, Art Thanatos did 500k damage, only did 339k. But imagine if I would have kept it up one more turn, which I'm going to do in next game. I'm just going to launch the shields in the 4th turn. You will see the amount of damage that gives. So we're going to take HO, because the guys from Hyperion, these are really good guys on the servers, and I call them, well, as you see in his name, it says Ho, right? I mean, this guy's a fucking Ho. Let's not lie about that. That's what it is. The guy's a Ho. What can I'm not good with, what do you call it, competition. I'm not the guy to, yeah. I don't do that friendly stuff. I'll do it, but I mean, so just want to debuff a little. What we're gonna do, we're gonna put Ares Spear on Hades for the simple reason that Hades needs 2 turns to actually put his full damage absorb contract up. So I'm not gonna put my mark on him, since that's not important. That's how you trick it. So with Ares Spear, you just put Ares Spear here. And who we're going to give the mark to? Not her, because with Dragon Teeth, that means she can survive from 0 HP and beat the living crap out of everybody. So, but with this setup, it's kind of harder, because the shields, you will see they absorb a lot. They really absorb a lot. So the same method as I've shown you. Just tap all around. Here, we're going to use something. For example, let's just take the heal. Since there's not too much damage coming out, let's just take the heal. Even though it's a bit overkill, but I mean, it leaves you open for whatever you want to do. It's full sustainability. All of the damage comes out passively. And as you saw, we regained the 1 energy from the heal that came from thingy. Now, you will see that we only have 1 secret on Ophiuchus. And that means that could leave you with the idea, look, if we have 3 of those buffs, 3 of those secrets by the 3rd round, it's not bad either, right? But the fact is that in the end, there we go. 2 seconds. The fact is that the Ophiuchus will also kind of counter the amount of damage that the shields absorb. Now, I did say that I'm going to explode by the 4th round, so this is just a test. If I explode now, we have them almost all, they'll all die. But we're not going to go for that. What we're going to try to do is heal up and show you an example how far we can pull and push this out. I just noticed now we're going to refresh the shields like so. Put an extra shield up. That way we have still 2 shields that are going to absorb. The 3 from last turn are going to turn into some fodder as well, I think. I'm not sure. But as you saw, most of the damage comes out passively, so... Now, I'm not going to launch cannon, although we could, and that leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. We are going to launch G cannon just to have launched them to show you the example that we could. Here, we're not going to do anything. Just going to go like this. And now we're going to immediately explode the shields, even though it's going to cost us 4. It's just to show you the example. Normally, I would never do this. Normally, I would copy the shield and then explode. But because I'm sure that they're all going to die, except for Hades, which will die like 1 second out. And look, you'll see the example. So the dragon teeth did their job. Now we still have some shields that we're going to put up. Hades cannot put a contract up because of the thing we did. Now we do have to survive that one, but we're going to explode our shields again. Here. And let's see the total damage that he did. That was 106k. But this is like if you want to temporize and make it a little longer, the match. Look, 491, so almost 500k damage. Thanatos, of course, that's 600 and something. I think my maximum that I had on Mu was 700k damage, but nobody really has 700k HP in this game. So that means you killed people like 2 or 3 times over. Yeah. So we're going to continue with the rest. Thanks for watching the video. And if you like, just like the video and subscribe. And until next time.